Hi guys, this is Brian Vanagan, part 2 of the Scorpion EXO-1000 helmet review video. Just like I promised, here we go, the keys to the kingdom. We're going to go from the inside out this time. We're going to start one more time with the helmet shield removal system. I'm going to kind of turn it to the side and show you here how it works. You turn them on each side, just like that. It doesn't get much easier than that, does it? I'm going to set that down out of the way. Here is the lever that actuates the tinted drop-down screen. Zoom in on that. I'm going to go up and down a couple of times. I like the action. Nice and smooth. They've done a good job. I think it's going to hold up well. Now, the question you're probably asking yourself is, can I change that visor on the inside of the helmet? My answer to you is yes, you can, and I'm going to show you how to do that right now. It is certainly a little more difficult than changing the screen on the outside of the helmet. I'm going to warn you of that first, okay? What you need to do is get your helmet held in a reasonable position like so. This screen slides up inside of a channel on each side, okay? There's a ridge at the back that keeps it from moving back or forward. What you need to do is grasp this like yay, index finger and thumb. Grab this little tab over here. I'm going to want to pull the visor down in this direction and hold or pull back on the actuator arm. And I'm going to give it a little shimmy too, just like that. Slid right out. Can you get that, Eric? You see how that slid down? I'm going to repeat the same process on the other side. They both released quite easily. The reality here is it's going to be hard to do this without getting some fingerprints on the helmet screen. Actually, it's going to be more than hard. It's going to be absolutely impossible. So you're going to need to be able to give this thing a good cleaning after you've gotten it done. I'm going to put this to the side just for a second. That's going to be available in some different shades, you know, light smoke, dark smoke, some mirrored stuff like that. If you want to change that, have a different look inside the helmet, you're going to be able to, and I've just shown you how. I'm going to show you here how this arm goes up and down like so. That's connected to the lever. The other side now, if you take yours apart, don't freak out if it's free floating. That's how it's designed. All the movement is based off of the left side of the helmet. Just like I promised, back in we go. Now remember, Scorpion, this isn't new technology for Scorpion. This is something that they've already done with the 100. Now what I'm looking for here is there's a little channel in that actuator arm. I got to get that lined up. I've started sliding that in. The other side, I need to basically just repeat that process completely. Now I'm going to put my thumb on the actuator arm and on the pivot on the other side. I'm going to put my index finger on the shield. I'm going to pull up. You can feel it engage. It's a positive engagement. Show you. Bam. There we go. It's in there. Now let's move on to the interior of this helmet. The aero skirt snaps on like so. There is something very key that I'm going to cover here. Okay, it's very important the way you remove these cheek pads from this helmet. I'm going to repeat that. It's very key. There are 3 snaps that hold each cheek pad in. There is one at the back, one that's up high, and one that's down low and forward. The forwardmost one is not a snap. It actually slides back. The other 2 are snaps. I'm going to show you how right now. Reach in there, feel the snap, disengage. Reach up here, feel the snap, disengage. Now, you need to grab a hold of this cheek pad, feel that slide mechanism, and slide it back. It's really easy. Just reach in there, feel it, slide it back. Do not pull outward. There is a possibility that in unsnapping it, because it's not a snap, you could damage the helmet. We've got 2 snaps back here at the back for the neck roll and top pad. I'm going to go over to the other cheek pad now. Just repeat the same process I've already covered for you guys. 2 snaps, and now our little top secret slide gig here comes out nice and easy. The neck roll on this helmet is removable as well. What you need to do is just give it just a tug here. See how easy that was? We've already undone the snaps when I did the snaps for the top pad. The neck roll is a separate piece. Okay? Got a couple of little guides right here that go into a channel. This is kind of a ring that goes all the way around the helmet. It's like It's kind of like a polyurethane type of a plastic. It's good quality, it works well. I'll show you how to put it back in here in just 2 seconds. Now, the cheek pads and the top pad are basically one assembly on this helmet, a little bit different. The very front of the top pad attaches to the shell with Velcro. We like the way it's done, it's A-OK, no worries. Notice the detail on this helmet interior. Most other helmet interiors, you pull them out, the back part is not finished. They've paid attention to detail. Okay? Notice the nice finish, very well put together. I love the quality of this thing. And you can see here how the top pad and the cheek pads come together. The snap goes through a little hole in this tab for the top pad. Here's the Velcro patch at the front of the helmet. Okay, now for the super secret cheek pad. Are we catching that, Eric? The air bladder? On both sides of the helmet, for each cheek, we have an air bladder. It looks just like this. It's connected via some tubing to the air bladder up here, which you simply push in to pump up and actuate, and then push the release valve. I like the way they've put it together. I think they've done a good job. I don't believe this is one of those features that's going to give up on you after a short period of time. They've done their homework. They've done the proper R&D. A lot of writing was done in this helmet by the folks at Scorpion before they brought it to market. They were very cautious with that. That's why it took a little longer to bring it out than initially anticipated. They wanted it right. It was key. They've done their homework. I'm digging it. Let's show you the EPS. You can see the channels inside the EPS. And that is going to essentially help move the air through the helmet. That is where the airflow comes from. You'll also see that it has an EPS line chin bar. It's kind of like a dual stage EPS here, 2 pieces. That helps protect you in the event of a front impact. The EPS is going to work to protect you. It's a beautiful thing. Now, real quickly, so we don't run over our time allotment here with the video, I want to show you how to get this back in. Essentially, all we're going to do is just reproduce what we've done on the way out. There's a little more to this helmet than most, and that's okay. There's a lot of technology here, a lot of groundbreaking technology. I believe the way they've done it is good. I like the construction a lot. From the inside out, you can still see the attention to detail and the quality, and I think that's important. They were very careful in introducing this product so that they knew it would perform when they brought it to market. Now remember, the one up front is not a snap. It slides right in. Piece of cake. Okay? Slides right in. You can hear it engage, you can feel it engage. Okay. Now, you can see these alignment pegs. There's a channel they clearly slide into. Put them in there. Kind of circle around with a little bit. We're going to tuck this in there. It's going to fit in real nice. But let's get both sides in before we adjust it. You can deform it a little bit. Dip it in. It's not going to be a problem. It'll retake its shape. Let's come to the back of the helmet. We've got the 2 snaps that need to go through the hole in the top pad. Probably just heard that one snap back in. Likewise with that one. Now what I'm going to do, just going to finish off with this neck roll. I want to make sure it's tucked in there real nice. There's a really good channel that it goes into. You're not going to have any problem at all. We're going to take our arrow skirt, snap that back in, turn it upside down. We're going to finish the job all the way and put the helmet shield back on. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Keys to the Kingdom. The EXO-1000 exposed.